everyone, it's Angela Irene. Thank you so much for joining us here at Our Budget Life. If you're new here, we're all about budgeting. If you're returning, thanks so much for joining us. I hope you're still budgeting, and I hope you're doing well with that. This is December. Can you believe it? This time around, we have our lovely, lovely cash envelopes, and we'll find out if I did better than we did last time. We have our sinking funds. We have our update on our no spend challenge for November. We have the budget, which changed a little. We have $4,335. Let's get stuffing. All right, well, let's kick off this month with how we ended up spending last month. Okay, for those of you who are new, our October was horrendous. And I'm going to admit we fell off the wagon. We had a bunch of stuff go wrong, and it went downhill really, really fast for us. So November, we decided to do a no spend challenge. And while we didn't do fabulous, we did way better than we did in October. So we're getting back on the bike, so to speak. It's kind of hard to tell. I probably should have picked a darker green. But for us, we had 25 no spend days, and that was awesome. And really, the 5 days that we did spend, we didn't spend a ton. We spent $95. And 3 of our days, we spent just $3 on Slurpees. We have a Slurpee addiction now, I'm telling you. And then we did eat out on these 2 days. So we spent a little more than I really wanted to, but for $95, it was a drop in the bucket. Really a drop in the bucket compared to what we did in October. So that's how we did in November. I'm not even going to try to do this in December. It's just a lose-lose. I'm sorry. Spending in December just happens. It's Christmas. It's the holidays. We're seeing people for the first time in a lot of years. So for me, I think we may do this again in January. But we're not going to do this for December. All right, the next thing we're going to do, and we always start off this way, is before we stuff, we have to unstuff. So we'll find out how we did. These are my categories. These are my cash envelopes I use all month long. Groceries, gas, health, pet needs, miscellaneous, and eating out. This one is... it's not a good category for us, but, you know, we're being honest. It is what it is. And, you know, not every month works out real well. We'll just leave it at that. All right, groceries. I have a little. I don't have a ton, but I did manage to save one of our $100. I always try to have at least a $100 bill in this because it is the hardest for me to break. So we have a little. I've got a 10 and 4 ones. So really, for us, compared to October, this was great. I'll take it. It's a win. It's a win. Gas, not so much. We are still getting hammered on gas. Health, I spent, you know, every dime pretty much on prices that just keep going up. I mean, I don't know how it's going in your area, but like for an example, an 18 count of eggs for us, it went up another $2. I mean, it's just, I don't know what is going on. Okay, so I had a little bit in pet needs. I did spend $5 on a little thing of cookies because we ran out. Miscellaneous, I have 30, and well, we already know I have got nothing in this one. So what we're going to do with this is we will put this into our 100 envelope challenge. Okay, so let's get this sorted. So we have 100, 20, 30, 40, 50, 154. That's a huge win. I will take it. So we will deal with this at the end when we're stuffing those challenges. So I'll just put that over there. And let me get these all sorted out and let's get stuffing. For December, our budget is very similar. We had a little tweaking here and there. This time our housing budget will be $1,280. Our regular bills budget will be $1,010. Our cash envelopes are $1,325. Our sinking funds are $435. I will put $80 towards our 52-week savings challenge, which we will finish today. $205 for our 100 envelope challenge, and I will transfer $55 into our savings account. Okay, so let's start with our housing fund. I have been putting $500 away. I will now be putting $400. We hit that one threshold that we needed to hit for our first tax bill. That is $400. That is decreased by $100. Two, three, and 4. Okay, the electric is still killing us. The travel trailer that my daughter is staying in the property, it is a little electric gas hog. Let me tell you, that thing just uses up resources like crazy. All right, so we're going to do 400. I always schedule 400, but I always have some smaller bills just in case, you know, we might get a break. Wouldn't that be lovely? We can hope, right? I mean, come on. 1, 2, 3, 20, 40, 60, 80, and 400. And one of these days, it'll be better. Like spring. We'll see. Okay, the insurance policy, this is $200 for us, and that is including the property, what we have stored on the property, and our vehicles. So this is $200 a month. Okay, WLC, the 2 houses on the property share a well. So we pay for our portion to pump the water, to do laundry over at my folks, and doggy cookies. Our child, who is a little rotund, very food-driven dog, she spends time over at my folks, and she eats her fair share of cookies. So I like to, you know, pass some of that to them too. So that is $60, 20, 40, and 60. How is everybody doing on the budgets? Are you hanging in there? Our food budget is killing us. Food just keeps going up and up. And, you know, you can only make so many wonky meals, and then you just kind of blow the budget once in a while. Yeah, we've done that. Okay, garbage is $20 a month for this service. Propane, we always figure $100 a month. Depending on how the pricing goes, we may have to increase this, but I'm hoping that the 100 will continue. And then repairs, this is a 20-year-old building. Things are going to start, you know, kind of having some issues and showing the age. So I spend, I like to save $100 a month for the unknown. So for our house folder, this was $1,280. Okay, and these are the normal bills. This is going to end up being $1,010 that we're going to stuff. We're going to start with the kids' life insurance, and this is $20. And for us here, you know, you kind of have that feeling that, you know, it's been a little while, they're probably going to bump the cable again. I kind of have that feeling it's going to happen again. For us right now, it's $240, but I have a feeling it's going to change. 100, 200, 20, and 40. So we'll probably have to adjust this one a little bit. What carriers are you guys using, and what kind of pricing are you paying these days? It's amazing to me how some people can just stream. You know, being kind of on the country, we don't, you know, there's a lot of times service is not great. So I'm glad we have this, but it's still a nice chunk every month, isn't it? Cell phone for us is $90 a month. So I'll do 50, 70, and 90. Okay, and this is streaming media. And for us, this is $25 a month. 20 and 5. Okay. DMV, Department of Motor Vehicles, is $65. 20, 40. You know what? I got 50s. I forgot I had them. So let's do a 50, a 10, and a 5. I always forget when I go in the bank, I can get 50s. If I go to that teller, not so much. I like 50s. It takes up less space. However, merchants don't seem to like 50s. Do you have that problem too? Every time I try to like spend a 50, wow, you think I would, I don't know, printing money right there in the aisle. Okay, auto maintenance. I like to put together $100 a month. I know something's gonna come up soon. I just have that. You ever have that feeling? I have that feeling, I'm telling you. And then the trailer. That thing always needs something, so I do 50 a month. So when the next something goes awry, we've got a little something towards that. Okay, and then when we sold our house to this house, we ended up with a $5,000 loan, gap loan for repairs. And we have 1 year of interest free, so I'm going to pay this off in the year, let me tell you. It is $420. It's a big ouch, but we do not want to pay any interest. So 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 20. 420. This is definitely priority for us. All right. So this was $1,010. Okay, I'm hoping my glare, I'm really hoping it doesn't get to us here. These are my cash funds. These ones I carry with me all the time. And this will be $1,325. Okay, the first thing we're going to do, groceries. I'm going to do 200. And then I need 15 20s. 1, 2, 3. That'd be 300, 20, 40, 60, 400, 20, 40, 60, 80, and 500. We were working on a $400 budget, and especially if there's a meat sale, if they've got a really good price on meat, it's hard to stock up on the bare bones, so we did bump it to 500 so we could take advantage of, you know, some sales or whatnot, because usually there's something going on the holiday, whether it's turkey or ham or something, so definitely want to. Okay, gas is 600. This one I'm probably going to have to bump up again the more driving we do. With COVID kind of coming out of this and my husband having to go into the office more, we're spending a lot more money on gas. So we're 600. We're going to try it again for this month. All right, so I need 3 100s and I need 13 20s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Because I like smaller bills. So if, you know, if it's not going to be quite a full fill up, you still have a little leeway without always breaking a 20. All right. So 2, 3, 4, 60, 70, 80, 90. Okay, you know that didn't sound quite right, did it? Let's do this again. 1, 2, 3, 20, 40, 60, 80, 4, 20, 40, 60, 85, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, and 6. You know what? Some days are just better than others when it comes to counting. But am I going to edit that? No, because it's life. I mean, we all make mistakes. Things happen. Okay, health. I have $100 for this one. I know I'm a broken record. People ask me what's in this category, and shampoo, you know, that, you know, personal stuff that's not food related, but I purchase it all at Walmart, but I try to make it 2 separate transactions. That way I know which envelope it's coming out of and where I stand in that. And usually the tellers don't have a problem with that. So that was 100 for health. Pet, I always do 15. I do my main bulk with Chewy.com. I try to do that order like every other month. But sometimes we run out of cookies and things. So that's 15. Miscellaneous, I have 50. So that's 20, 40, and 50. And this is just, the little things that come up that really don't fit any other category. Although when gas is, this becomes gas number 2. And I probably should have that in parentheses somewhere. Eating out, I say it every month, we try to make sure that maybe we don't use this and then we use it and usually overuse it. And it's winter, it's the holidays. Sometimes you need a Slurpee. Okay, so that is $60. All right, so for my cash envelopes, it's $1,325. And we will see how this next month goes. Let me grab my sinking funds. All right, our sinking funds. This is going to be $435. It has changed a little bit, not too much. The biggest one for us is Christmas, and this one is $225. And again, everything has gone up. We have, an extended family and whatnot, so we may end up changing that a little bit. We'll see. And then we have 4 birthday folders. Both are girls, for my parents and then for us. So for birthdays, it's $40, although I keep them separate. It's just a little easier for me to know exactly, how much is in which envelope, etc. So our youngest gets 10. Our oldest gets 10. My folks get 10. Usually it's a combined gift for them. And same thing for us. I know $10 doesn't seem like a lot, but at the end of the year, it's $120. And you can do quite a bit with that, especially if you're careful. Okay, our anniversaries, that is $10 each. One for my folks, and then one $10 bill for us. And again, at the end of the year, it's $120. But you don't feel it as much when you do it in little increments, All right, Mother's Day and Father's Day, each one of those gets $10. And yes, say it with me, everybody. This is my favorite envelope. I love this envelope. I really do. It is really, really pretty. I love the daisies. But I say it every month. I know. All right, so it's 10 for that one. It's 10 for Father's Day. Okay, subscriptions. These are like AAA and Amazon, the whole yearly bunch. And that is $30. So I've got 20 and a 10. And I'm so glad I started this category because it really, all of a sudden you see that, like $130 is coming up. That's a little, it's a little much to come up with sometimes. So I like that we're planning, being proactive. Okay, the emergency fund, I have bumped up to 100. I've emptied this folder a couple of times with stuff that has come up. So for me, this is a priority for sure. Okay, and now I'm so excited about the 52-week challenge because we're on the last 4 weeks. We are totally going to finish this. Let me grab my little envelopes from my case and let's stuff those too. Okay, for us, our 52-week savings challenge will end with $1,400. So there's going to be $1,400 in here, which I will undo all of our savings challenges, the ones that we finished already and the ones that we're finishing, like this one. And we'll do that to the very end of the year, like New Year's, maybe the first. We'll see how it all goes. But the very last four, envelope 49, 50, 51, and 52. Okay, 49 gets a 20. These are the cutest. I got these on Etsy. Great artisans. Okay, 50 gets 30. So a 10 and a 20. I will be so happy, so excited to put this in the bank. 51 is going to get 20. It just seems like yesterday we started this. It's amazing to me that it's almost done. Well, it's going to be right now. 52 is a $10 bill. And we did start our year with a couple other savings challenges like breaking the bank and all of those. So we will undo all of that and this. And just like that, I am going to sloppily fill this in for the last time. Oh my gosh. So sitting right here is $1,400. That for us, just a few years ago, I mean, I couldn't even fathom saving $1,400. I am so excited this challenge is done, and I can't wait to do it again next year. I love this challenge. I absolutely love it. So we will do that. Yay! I'm so excited. Okay, now onto our 100 envelope savings challenge. I have envelopes that I already know that we're going to do. We're going to do 71, 69, 31, and 34. Because these added up to 205, kind of a rounder number I could get out. So let me grab those. I will get the money from here. And then we do have the money from the end of November. And we'll figure out what we're going to do for that as well. Okay, so I grabbed the four that I have in my budget, 31, 34, 71, and 69. I grabbed those. Now I have $154 from my leftover November. So I grabbed 66, 67, and 68 because these are the next biggest ones. That's 201. So if I take out 154, that leaves me with $47. Now in my box, I still have the $60 for stuff I sold on Marketplace, on Facebook Marketplace. So if I break these bills out, I'm going to have $13 left. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make smaller change from one of my savings challenges to break these down because I need smaller bills. But we can pay off 66, 67, 68, and then I'll have $13 to put back in here to let it ride for next time. So let me grab some smaller bills and then we'll fill these. Okay, broke that down into smaller bills. So we have 20, 40, 65, 6, 7, and 8. So that'll take care of 68. 20, 40, 65, 6, and 7. That'll take care of 67. 20, 40, 65, 6. That'll take care of number 66. So that will leave us 10, 11, 12, $13. And we will push that on to next time. Hopefully I continue to sell. I've done pretty well on Facebook Marketplace, just selling odds and ends, you know, that we really don't need around the house anymore. And that's been working out pretty well for us. Okay, and from here, we can do 31. So that'll be a 20, a 10, and a 1. 31. 32, a 20, and a 10, and 2 ones. Oh, excuse me, 34. 20, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 71. So that'll be a 50, a 20, and a 1, 27 and 1. That'll take care of that one. And 69, that'll be a 50, 65, 66, 67, 68, and 69. So that takes care of all of our cash. Wow, that goes fast, doesn't it? Okay, let me stuff these. I'll put them back in here. Again, check out Etsy. Great artisans. I love these things. And then we'll mark on here. This is so exciting. 71, 69, 68, 67, 66, 34, and 31. We are making some progress. We have this little pocket here, this little pocket there. You know, I was hoping that maybe we could finish that this year, but I knew that really wasn't possible. Those people who can do that in a year or like 6 months, wow, I'm so excited for those folks who can do that. I know the end is sight. You know, the finish line, it's coming. It'll be really exciting when we get to do this one. For now, we'll keep plugging away. Gang, that was our December. I hope it's going to be a good one. I hope it's going to be fabulous for you. Well, we'll check in at the end and we'll unwrap all of our savings challenges and we'll kick off the new year. I hope you stick with us. I hope you're budgeting. I hope you're just taking it one day at a time, because really that's all we can do, is just do the best we can with each day as it comes. Everyone, I hope you have a very, very safe and wonderful holiday. Keep budgeting. Just smile. We're going to get through it together. Everyone be safe. Be well. We'll see you soon.